thousands in attendance and the millions watching around the world. Ladies and gentlemen, let's get ready to rumble!
Yeah. What's up, man? It's our boy, Coach Malachi Williams in the building. We're going live a little early today, guys. A little early. Let me send out the notifications. I know this is shocking everybody, but today is a very, very busy day for me. You know, happy Father's Day to all of the men out there. Just wanted to switch it up a little bit. Hold on, guys. Let me send out the notifications, man. This is a pop-up. This really a pop-up, man. Don't nobody really know we going live. So normally we go live at 3 o'clock East Coast time, but it's just a pop-up, guys. Let me go ahead and send out the notifications right quick. Bear with me one moment. I just want to do a quick recap of the fights we saw last night. I think that's it right there. Do a quick recap. Happy Father's Day to the brothers, man. We don't, the men out there, we ain't, we don't get no love like that. Not in this society. They want to try to make this they want to try to make this something else, but it is what it is. I'm not gonna get into the politics of that, what's going on in society around the world, especially in America. I ain't gonna get into that, but y'all know what it is. Hold on, guys. Let me send out the notifications there. Let me hit Facebook, put it on Facebook. And we're streaming live. We're streaming live, guys, on Facebook, Twitch, and okay, I have it on there twice. Okay. Facebook, Twitch, and of course YouTube. So let me go ahead and delete this one, because I have 2 of these here. Let me delete this right quick, guys. And bam. Okay, cool. All right, we out. Let me drop the phone lines. In a minute, man. This is gonna be quick, man. I'm on because I gotta go to the gym because I haven't worked out in 2 days. So I gotta go to the gym. It is what it is, man. It is what it is. I gotta go to the gym and all that stuff there, man. Shout out to Justin. Justin, what's going on, fam? Shout out to Justin. Shout out to Green Eyes P. Shout out to Jesus. Jesus, what the link read, baby boy. Shout out to I don't know how to pronounce your name. Is it K Moliere? K Moliere 504. Shout out to the 504, man. That's I think that's New Orleans. Shout out to the 504. Shout out to Big Sarge. Demond Wester, what's going on, fam? Demond Wester with the link read. Shout out to Ahmed. Ahmed said happy Father's Day. Yeah, happy Father's Day to all of the men out there, man. The men out there, happy Father's Day to you guys. It is what it is, man. I just want to do like a little quick pop-up because we're not going live at 3. We're not going live at our normal scheduled time. We will be tomorrow, but not today. Today, I just want to do a quick pop-up. Because I got a lot of stuff to do. You know what I mean? So, it's work for me. It's work for me, man. But I got a lot of stuff to do. Shout out to Big Sarge. You say Tim made short work of Ocampo. Yes, he did. Reggie say, he say, Coach, did you take supplements? Yeah, I do. I take supplements. I take B12. I take CoQ10 for my cholesterol. I take fish oil. I take what do I take? I take fish oil, horny goat weed. I take ginseng. I take vitamin C. I take B12, but I take my vitamin C supplements. I think that's about it. Fam. I think that's about it. And I take some herbs for blood pressure. I don't have high blood pressure, but I take them anyways just to keep my blood pressure on point. Keep the blood circulation flowing and stuff too. I take it's something else I take for blood circulation as well. But that's about it though. That's about it. Oh yeah, and I take my BCAAs. I take my BCA like when I go work out because I like to work out on an empty stomach. So I take BCA, make me feel full, and I go work out. I take BCA as well. Yeah, man. He say someone told me fish oil isn't good for black men. You got to do your own research. That's what I would say, Damon. I don't go by what other people say. I go by what my research leads me to. Do your own research, and you can't go by what other people say. You can't go by what other people say. You know what I mean? People say all kind of stuff, bro. Like there's so much information out there, so you just can't go by. You can't go by what they say. I've been doing this shit a long time, so bro. I've been working out since I was 13. I've been, even when I was boxing, I boxed for 5 years from 88 to 93, and so 88 to 93, and even during that time, I was, in and out of jail and stuff like that, but I was working out then. So then after I stopped, like realized I wasn't gonna be no damn boxer because I wasn't taking it serious the way I was supposed to take it. Because I was in the streets. You know what I mean? And boxing takes a level of commitment to where you have to get rid of all distractions and just focus on that. And shit, nigga, we were broke, so I was trying to get some money. So yeah, CMOS. I take CMOS too. I haven't taken it recently, but yeah, I take CMOS from time to time. I kind of like switch them up, I kind of like switch them up. I kind of like switch it up, you know what I mean? So, but I'm in perfect health, bro. Cholesterol good, no hard arteries clogged up. I probably got none of that from what I can see. And I just left the doctor not too long ago. So I advise all men to go get your checkups. Always go get your checkups, bro. Go to the doctor at least twice a year, at least once a year. But shout out to Shadow Ghost. At least once a year, go to the doctor, man, and and get that blood work done. Get that blood work done, and let the doctor know, hey, man, you wanna run a scan for everything. When they check your blood, say, man, check everything. Yeah, I want to check your cholesterol, check check your colon. But they got a way they can do that just through your blood now. Check everything. That's what you want to do. Men don't like going to the doctor, but you need to go. You know what I mean? Just to make sure. Like my mom, she had a stroke in 92. She passed away in 99, but if she would have been going to the doctor like she was supposed to, she would have knew that she had extreme high blood pressure because she used to smoke cigarettes. So she had extreme high blood pressure, and she ate pork and stuff like that. So if she would have did that, she could have caught it and probably reversed it. So smoke cigarettes. So that nicotine, a motherfucker. But anyways, she was doing it for years. So. Yeah, but shout out to everybody in the chat, man, for real. Now let's get into the show. Guys. Let's get into the show. Regis Prograis, guys, shocking split decision win. Now it's not shocking to the point though that he won. I thought that he was going to stop him, but we're going to get into that. And I just dropped the video not too long ago, guys. Y'all go check it out. I also dropped the video. You guys check it out, man. Where is that? Where my video at? Dropped the video about Regis Prograis in this fight right here. Let me go ahead and drop the share. Copy the link right quick. Let me copy the link right quick because what I want to do, I want to drop it in the chat for all of those who haven't seen my video. Everybody who haven't seen my video, it's gonna be it right here. I just did it. I just dropped the video on this shit, man. This motherfucker here, man. I watched that fight last night, man. And motherfucker running all around the ring. Shit, he looked like doggone. Y'all remember when Boots fought Karen and we was ripping Boots? Man, he couldn't cut the ring off. Goddamn, Regis Prograis seemed like he couldn't cut the ring off last night. I mean, he cut it off a few times, but this dude here had some excellent footwork. One thing I will say, a guy that's in shape that don't want to get knocked out, shit, you ain't gonna catch him. So anyways, but let's get into the show. You guys know I think highly of Regis, but he didn't have his best performance last night. Now, is Tszyu right? Jermell Charlo ducking him. And you know how we do it over here. Now I'm the #1 contender. Now I'm tired of Jermell Charlo, the Iron Man, whatever you want to call himself, ducking me. I'm tired of seeing him ride around town on the PBC Island with 8 Rolls Royces. He ain't fought nobody. I'm still in the Broham. True. Hey, I ain't gonna lie. You guys know I like Jermell Charlo now. But boy, Jermell Charlo. Sorry about that. You guys know I like Jermell Charlo. But boy, goddamn, I ain't gonna lie to you, boy. Jermell Charlo, boy, it ain't looking good, boy. It ain't looking good. I may like you, But boy, I got to call it the way I see it. He milking that hand injury. He is milking that hand injury, bro. You had surgery in January. We ain't heard nothing, bro. You became undisputed last May or March, either March or May. I don't know, man. I don't know. I like Jermell now, but I'm gonna tell you something, dog. I like him, but boy, guess what? He is not above reproach. Just because I like it don't mean you don't get criticized. Jermell Charlo seems like he running right now. I'm just, listen. As a matter of fact, I'm gonna put a full court press on Jermell Charlo. I like it, Jermell. You might fall out with me, so be it. I don't care. But I gotta put a full court press on you, dog. You ducking, dog. You ducking right now. I gotta call the way I said. You milking the belts now. You haven't defended them titles since you won them. Come on now. Come on. Listen. What my main man name? Canelo Alvarez defended his undisputed titles. He defended his titles against his man, though. Who else? Devin Haney defended his titles, rematched George Kambosos, and he fought Vasily Lomachenko. Come on, man. The women defending their undisputed titles. Man, tighten up. You sitting there babysitting the belts. True. Anyways, Regis Prograis won a 12-round split decision over Danielito Zorrilla. It's Zorrilla. You know what I mean? That's in Espanol. Because I think he's on Boricua, right? What is Zorrilla is a skunk? Something I think it's a skunk. I'm not sure. I think it's a skunk. I don't know all the animal names in Spanish, so I think it's a skunk though. Zorrilla last night in his hometown of New Orleans. Now Prograis didn't have his best performance, and I think when you see fighters don't always have their best performance all the time. None of them, even though they win the fight, but they don't always have their best performance because it's how you win. It's how you win the fight that matters, right? This live is not going to be long, guys. We got about an hour and I'm gone. Now, Prograis did not have his best performance. However, he did get the victory against a hard to hit target in Zorrilla, right? Who was running all night long. This dude was running. I just got to call the way I see it. When Boots fought Karen, and you guys know I rip Boots. I say, man, you got to. And I think the reason why I got on Boots, it wasn't because he could knock Karen out. It was because of the hype he was getting. They was hyping Boots up like everybody in the welterweight division scared of him. Boots is the best, is the next best thing. He's the best fighter in the history of boxing. He's a switch hitter because like Crawford, he can switch hit. He's more this, he's more that. So what happened was, I think those Crawford hating channels, they was hyping Boots up so much, Crawford running from him. But when it come down to the Boots and Spence, they get radio silent, right? So they was pushing these narratives about this guy. His daddy was all in the videos, talking to anyone who would listen, calling Crawford out, but he wouldn't call Spence out. And the reason why is because he's on that side of the fence. True. Al Heyman them and Showtime probably told him, you don't say nothing about Spence now. Don't say nothing about Spence. Call Crawford out. Don't say nothing about Spence. But I'm like, this dude left the WBO, went the IBF route, that gets to chase Spence to try to get his belt, but you don't want to call him out. That was whole shit to me. So since they hyped him up and made it seem like he was the greatest fighter in the history of boxing, so I had to rip him for that. Now we don't brought him back down to earth. Regis Prograis don't get that kind of publicity. Really, don't nobody really. We did a show yesterday. We did a show Friday talking about Regis Prograis. The show turned into the Canelo show. Didn't nobody, yeah, we want to talk about Regis. We want to talk about Canelo. Yeah, Canelo decking. And let's talk about Canelo and all this stuff there. And I'm tired of this motherfucker. I don't like his freckles. None of that. So we had to go to that. The people went to talk about Canelo. So I don't want to talk about Canelo today. So, but anyway, even though I did just bring him up. Now, but Zorrilla was running last night. Don't get it twisted. I saw that fight, bro. I was so mad. I said, this motherfucker, this dude here, man, was running like a chicken last night, man. True. Hey, I felt like Ruben Guerrero. When Robert the Ghost had no fault on Floyd Mayweather. Y'all remember? And Ruben Guerrero said, we're going to beat that woman beater. Yeah, the woman beater. You like this guy, man? He's a woman beater. Yeah, we're going to beat him. We're going to beat him and say, I'm telling you about we're going to beat this woman beater. Remember that? And then when the fight was over with, He said, they said, Ruben, what do you think about the fight, man? Floyd won a 12-round decision. He said he ran like a chicken. They say he ran like a chicken. He didn't stand up and fight like a man, fight like a real man. He was ready. True. I got that. Hey, Ruben Guerrero, man. Boy, that's my dog there. Boy, I used to like Ruben Guerrero. I like Ruben Guerrero, dog. Ruben Guerrero had me crying, bro. He ran like a chicken. They say he was ready. he got to stand up and fight like a man. Boy, I felt like Ruben Guerrero last night. I said, this motherfucker ready. This motherfucker ran 12 rounds, dog. Now, he did get the knockdown against Regis Prograis. They didn't count it, but he did get a knockdown. But anyway, check it out, though, right? Some people feel Regis Prograis has lost a step. Right? You're only as good as your last fight. That's what they say, right? And that he's gotten old overnight. Regis did acknowledge that his performance was subpar and that he can do better, right? He also said that he hopes that other fighters would be encouraged to fight him now after last night's performance. Maybe some fighters will look at Regis Prograis as food right now. You feel what I'm saying? Maybe some of those guys who moved up for 135 that's fighting at 140, they may look at him as food and be anxious to sign the contract. True. Now, in other news, Tszyu destroyed Carlos Ocampo last night in Australia. Ran through him. He ran through him like Nimrod, bro. He ran through him like a whole bottle of X-Lax. True. Now, Tim knocked out Ocampo in the first round. He actually made it look real easy. After the win, Tim immediately called out Jermell Charlo. He said, I have a question for everyone here. What's my motherfucking name? Tszyu said in the ring after securing his second win in 3 months in Australia. Now, the reason why he said that because Jermell Charlo was like, man, don't nobody know who Tszyu is. We don't know who he is. It don't matter whether you know who he is or not. The boy is your mandatory. True. I'm tired of these fighters, when they got a mandatory, they go to talking about, we don't know who he is. He ain't fought nobody. He ain't did this. He ain't did that. The man is your mando. The duty of a champion is to defend your titles against all challengers who the number one guy is. If he's the number one guy and he is your mando, you got to fight this guy. Now the WBO is saying that, hey, man, if Jermell Charlo don't fight this dude, they're going to strip Jermell Charlo of his WBO belt and give it to Tszyu, as they should. I like Jermell Charlo. You guys know Jermell Charlo's one of my favorite fighters, but guess what? I would not count for him. True. The nigga milking that hand injury, dog. You had hand surgery. You said it was broke. You been milking it, dog. You became undisputed. Let's see when Jermell Charlo became undisputed. Now look up here. Nigga here, let's see. This nigga here doing all this motherfucking decking and shit, nigga. Shit, I ain't lions on it. I don't, nigga, shit. Nigga, who the been fought this dude? Who the been fought? That's Jermell Charlo. That's Iron Man right there. Let's see when the last time Iron Man had a fight. Okay, he beat Brian Castano May 14th, 2022. A whole year done went by. So it's been 13 months since he last fought. It's been 13 months since he last fought. Now, I have a question for everyone that's here today. Well, that's what Tszyu said, right? Tszyu also said this. He said, I think that was a statement. There is no battle with America. That's the land I want to conquer. He said, that's where the big one is coming next. I want Charlo on my resume. This is what Tszyu said. I want Charlo on my resume. So get in here and let's dance in October. I've overcome a lot of adversity. So it was about pushing through. I didn't think that it would be this quick. He said he didn't think it'd be this quick. That he made easy work of Ocampo. He said, I feel like a pit bull and there's nothing stopping me. The big one is Charlo. So get your tickets. We're coming back with 4 belts. This man is saying we coming back with 4 belts. True. He said, what Deontay Wilder say? Speak it, receive it, believe it. Speak it, receive it, believe it. He is speaking it. He is receiving it. And he believed that in October, Jermell Charlo would be back. And guess what? He said he going to put hands and foot on Jermell Charlo. True. He said a lot of people starting to feel, now I got to say this now. A lot of people are starting to feel that Jermell Charlo is decking Tszyu. Charlo better stop milking that hand injury and defend those undisputed titles ASAP. No more damn excuses and no more ducking. Please hate, like, share, subscribe.
True.
That's all I gotta say. Shout out to Joshua for dropping that quarter over. Bam, dub on your boy.
Hey, Leroy.
Super chat received.
Playtime's over, boy.
He's like, hey, you know what? Hey, man, hey.
That's wrong, that's wrong. He did nothing to you.
Hey, niggas, what? Hey, that was a low blow, boy. That was a low blow. We are not talking about Canelo today, dog. This show would not be turned into the Canelo show like y'all did Friday. Shout out to Joshua for profits, man.
Well, you know,
hey, what'd you say, fam? You said if you put a gun to Canelo's head and tell him to fight Benavidez, he gonna tell you to pull the trigger.
Down from the bar, there's a platform stage. People pimping, sharp as razor blades.
I ain't talking about Canelo today, man. Not today, man. I know I brought him up, but I was just using him for example purposes, but not today. Today is Regis Prograis and Tszyu Day. We were not talking about Canelo. No, nigga, I want to talk about Canelo. The nigga ducking. He tried to fight Badu Jack. He won't Badu Jack. They dropped down to 150, you know, and then after he dropped down to 150, he got to fight with one arm tied behind his back. And then he got to get his baby mama to be bow-legged by tomorrow, even though she not needed. And then his cousin got to know how to do the Mexican electric slide. And then he got to get a mariachi band, you know, to bring him to the ring. I'm tired of this. But y'all be killing me, dog. Y'all be killing me, dog. We can't. Not today. So let's stay on topic. Let's stay on topic now. We're talking about Regis Prograis, and we're talking about Tszyu. Let's stay on topic. Now, shout out to Damon. He said trying to drain the old boy Jack. Boy, y'all be killing me, boy. Y'all be killing me, dog. Y'all, boy, y'all be killing me, man. This is the way. Hey, happy Father. As a matter of fact, happy Father's Day, man. Happy Father's Day. And you know, this is what we gonna do. For all of the fathers out there, man. I hope you guys really enjoyed your day. I want to give you something very memorable to remember your day by. You know, you're a father. I want to give you something very memorable to remember your day by today.
Make it last. Make it last forever. Don't let I love you.
That song was dedicated to all of you. Anybody come in the chat want to talk about Canelo when we talking about Regis Prograis and Tszyu? That was dedicated to y'all. Do anybody have any stars that you want to see Tszyu and Regis Prograis fighting?
And who's the next big star under Mayweather Promotions? Ooh, we have quite a few young guns, as I say, you know, and I don't want to leave any names out, but we have a great roster of young talent, and we've been very selective about what we're doing, you know, again, because when you have, you know, an abundance of fighters, it's hard to kind of focus on. When a big fight is to be made, it has to make sense for both sides. No promoter or company is going to put their guy in an event with everything to lose and nothing to gain, especially when we're talking about this. You know what I'm saying? Interesting.
Shout out to angry. He's an angry Nick fan. What you say? You say Tim fight Castaño. No. See what we not gonna do, angry Nick fan? No, my brother. No. See, this what y'all trying to do. Angry Nick fan, you trying to pivot. I got much love for you, my brother, but I want you to check this out. I got much love for you, my brother. Now, you trying to pivot. Tszyu has been Jermell Charlo's mandatory since Jermell Charlo became undisputed. Tszyu has had multiple fights while waiting on Jermell Charlo to fight him, right? Jermell Charlo next opponent is supposed to be Tszyu. Now, Tszyu don't fought Tony Harrison, knocked him out, and he don't fought Brian Castano, waiting to fight, you know, because he's next in line for the titles. Now what we not gonna do, we not gonna say, well, Tszyu, you gotta fight somebody else. See, because what it does is it makes Jermell Charlo look bad. It's like we trying to protect Jermell Charlo. Well, no, niggas, we Tszyu. See, okay, you got to fight Donkey Kong. Okay, you fought him yet? Okay, now after you fight him, you got to fight Castano. And then once you fight Castano, you got to fight Baby Back Ribs. And then you got to fight Uncle Luke, Captain D. And then after you fight him, you got to fight Godzilla. And then you got to fight Pookie Ray Laquita Shaniqua. And then you got to fight you got to fight King Kong. And then after you fight them, then you can get Jermell Charlo. Because Jermell Charlo sitting back, shang-a-langing right now. See, it seems like you trying to put him in the witness protection program.
True.
Now we ain't doing witness protection program. We're not doing that. The man has won the belt 13 months ago. He has a mandatory, and guess what? This dude has had two stay busy fights. And he say in October, this is what he said in the interview. He said, I'm fighting Jermell Charlo in October, or if not, he getting stripped and I'm gonna get that belt. That's all I'm saying, fam. We ain't doing that. I believe in Jermell Charlo. We got to keep that same energy. I believe in him, and I ain't gonna lie now. I'm gonna be honest with you. If Jermell Charlo were to fight Tszyu in October, and you guys know that I like Tszyu. I mean, you guys know I like Jermell Charlo. He's one of my favorite fighters. I'm picking Tszyu to beat him, though.
True.
I'm picking Tszyu to beat him. You say, but coach, I thought Jermell Charlo was one of your favorite fighters. How you gonna pick against him? Because I don't pick with emotions. When I make my picks, I don't pick with emotions. I'm gonna tell you why. Jermell Charlo has been inactive. We've seen fighters that had subpar performances from being inactive. I'm gonna take a good fighter, and Tszyu was a good fighter. I think what it is a lot of Americans, because we don't, especially Black Americans who watch boxing, we only know about the Black fighters. If it ain't black, we really don't know much about them, and we know about the popular fighters, the black fighters and the popular fighters. We don't know about a handful of them. If it's a fighter, it could be a great fighter in another country that's doing very, very well, phenomenal, but we don't watch them. So this kid, your Tszyu is good, bro. The boy is good. Telling you. I'm not gonna defecate on him because I'm a huge fan of Jermell Charlo. That boy good. And if you feel that Jermell Charlo will beat him easily, guess what? That's his mandatory. He got to fight that dude. Ain't this the same thing we talking about with... Damn, I don't know even bring up Canelo. Damn, why I got to bring Canelo up. But this the same thing they talking about with Canelo. How can you say you want Canelo to fight his mandatory David Benavidez and you say he's been ducking him since 1972? And that's fine. If you feel that way, there's nothing wrong with that. Okay, so but if we're going to go with you got to fight your mandatory narrative, and Canelo fought his, that would be your mandatory. So we ain't talking about Canelo no more. But I'm just painting the picture. Tyson Fury fought his mandatory. You know, other fighters fight their mandatories. He has to fight this guy. Period. That's all I'm saying, dog. I ain't asking him to do nothing more than what I want any other fighter to do. I'm not asking Jermell Charlo to do anything other than what I'm asking any other fighter to do. All I'm saying, dog, fight your man, though.
True.
I don't want to see nobody move up and fight 2-3 weight divisions above and dare to be great. I don't want to see that. I don't want to see nobody, he daring to be great, he chasing greatness. I just want you to dare to be great in your weight division.
True.
That's all I'm asking for. Dare to be great in your weight division. You got this young dude who's saying he want all the smoke. Hold on, I want to read it to you again. Let me read it to you guys again. Let me give everybody a shout out in the chat. Shout out to Green Eyes P. Shout out to my brother Yarmis from Brooklyn in the house. Shout out to my sister Food Revolution. Happy Father's Day to all of the fathers out there. Shout out to the Food. Shout out to who else we got in the building? Thug and D, what's going on, fam? What you say? You say I got my hair twisted too, coach? I needed a new look. Yeah, I'm trying something different. Fuck it. Shout out to Metal Hendrix. Shout out to AI. Angry Nick fan, what's going on, fam? Shout out to Letitia, what's going on, sis? Shout out to G-Mac. G-Mac. What he say? He said, Jermell not scared to fight. Listen, G-Mac, I ain't tripping on none of that. All I'm saying is you have to constantly prove when you're a fighter. Let me tell you something, G-Mac. When you're a fighter, right, you don't just prove you the best and then that's it. As long as you're boxing, you got to continue to prove. You got to defend your titles. Listen, if you look at history, Carlos Monzon, he successfully defended his titles over consecutively over years. Julio Cesar Chavez, what's my main man name? Salvador Sanchez, Zuma Nelson. What's my main man name? Marvelous Marvin Hagler. They don't just win people come undisputed and then just sit on it. You have to continue. You have to constantly keep proving. You got to keep defending your titles. Shout out to my sister Abigail. That's the name of the game. Bernard Hopkins. But yeah, B-Hop. That's the name of the game. Shout out to my sister Nick Rich. I think what's going on today, some of these guys, like, we can't be giving these dudes no, I don't care who it is, dog. Black, white, Hispanic, Asian, I don't care. Nobody gets no pass, fam. He said, can Charlo get a tune-up and Tim get the winner? No. What Charlo need a tune-up? What do he need a tune-up for? Oh, because he been out at 13 months? Hey, no, he got to fight that dude, bro. He got to fight that dude. Listen, he got to fight that dude, bro. He got to fight that dude. Listen, some people feel like my brother Yarmis. He feel like that Jermell Charlo would knock Tszyu out. So if you feel like he'll knock him out, and don't forget to sign the petition, guys. My brother Yarmis dropped the petition, man, to try to clean up boxing, to try to make it a little bit more organized. Y'all should fill out the petition, man. That's from Teddy Atlas. Yeah, nah. If you feel like he gonna knock him out, he don't need no tune-up. Go in there and fight him then. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. Bro, that's all I'm saying, bro. Well, listen, we can't have separate rules for different people. What did it say? You say Coach is dry race boy. You say Jermell would fight with Tim. You say Jermell fight Tim, then go to 160 and Errol and Terrence winner have to fight for the vacant. Okay, how'd it go down? I ain't asking for much. Shout out to Hey, Guillermo say Benavidez is easy work. For Canelo. No way he ducking him. Well, if he easy work, we need to make that fight happen then.
True.
Bro, this what I'm saying, bro. See, I like all that. If the man easy work, why he ain't fighting?
True.
But we ain't talking about Canelo. We staying on script today. We talking about Tszyu and we talking about Regis Prograis.
Well, I guess I gotta be like everybody else and saying Al Heyman. I can quit my job now, baby. 6 figures, baby. You feel me?
But a name. Do you have a name?
Oh, nah, I ain't got no name,
Name them names, man.
They know who they is.
Name them names, please. The names need to be named.
They know who they is.
The Mexican monster.
Now, if you're a father out there, you taking good care of your children, and you got, and some of you guys have been through a lot of issues. I know some fathers out there. When I was younger, they was going through a lot, man, with their kids. They had kids from the wrong woman, baby mama. They had the kids from Big Booty Judy, Tatiana. You know what I mean? And she keeping you away from your kids, trying to use your kids as leverage. Put you on child support when you're taking care of your kids, using your kids as leverage. You go over the house and get your kids, a third leg Tyrone holding your baby in his arms. If you're a guy that's going through baby mama drama, when you're doing everything in your power to take care of your kids, and she's scandalizing your name, dismissifying your good character, trying to make it seem like that you ain't doing nothing when you really doing what you're supposed to do, this is dedicated to the Tatianas, to the hood rats, to the booger sugars, to the foot dragons, to all of those out there, who trying to take these good men through problems when they are really doing what they supposed to do. Riley, get them.
Look, fuck you. Fuck the plane you flew in on. Fuck them shoes. Fuck the socks with the bell on it. Fuck them cheap ass cigars. Fuck your yuck mouth teeth. Fuck your hairpiece. Fuck your chocolate. Fuck Guy Ritchie. Fuck Prince William. Fuck the Queen. This is America. My president is black and my Lambo is blue, nigga. Now get the fuck out my hotel room. And if I see you in the street, I'm slapping the shit out of you.
What this sound like some Whitney potato shit right here, boy. Boy, this song. Hey, shout out to Angry Nick fan. Shout out to Angry Nick fan. What is you, Jermell Charlo, in the chat? It's just Jermell Charlo. This angry nigga fan, my brother, my whole brother. Where my brother at, the angry Nick fan? Brother, come on, man. Man, come. Nick fan say, he say Jermell don't need Tim. Boy, this sounds very familiar. He say Jermell don't need Tim. Tim need Jermell. When Jermell beat Tim, we will not give him no credit. Boy, there we go, boy. Doesn't this sound familiar?
True.
Boy, hey, shout out to Nick. What you say, sis? She said, what you say, sis? You said, I call them dirty foots, coach. Yeah, that's what they are, dirty foots. Yeah, they got them dirty foots. Foot's just dirty and dusty. Anyways, listen. Angry Nick fan, this sounds very familiar. I'm fixing to tell you, I'm fixing to change some names around. Again, I don't want to throw anybody under the bus. I don't want to throw nobody under the bus, but I want to change Jermell Charlo, swap his name out and swap Tim's name out. And I'm going to tell you where I heard this from. Can anybody guess? Read this message that I have on the board for my brother Angry Nick fan. Read this message and tell me which fighters does this sound like. I give you a hint. I give you a hint. He has red hair and freckles. Boy, this sound like those people who are fans of the brother who has red hair and freckles. This is what they say. This is what they say. This is what they say. Boy, this is what they say, boy. Boy, Law, bingo. Who said it? Who said it? Maestro, Mastermind 96. You said it. You hit the nail right on the head. Boy, this is what Canelo fans say. I didn't want to say the C word. You know, instead of they say Canelo don't need David. David needs Canelo. If Canelo beats David Benavidez, we will not give him credit. That's exactly what they say for Canelo, what Canelo fans say. And this is how they justify Canelo not fighting David Benavidez. You are doing the exact same thing, my brother. Angry Nick fan, you're doing the same thing. You're saying that Jermell don't need him. So what you're saying is, well, he don't need to be fighting him now. Now he can fight Pork Chop Willie, Whole Head Cheese, Shout at Big Nuts, Hobo Sam. You know, he can fight them now. He don't need to be fighting them. Because, see, he ain't going to get no credit if he beat him. He don't need to fight him. See, we ain't going to be doing all that there now. We ain't going to be doing all that there now. Tim need to go ahead on. Tim, he got to fight Godzilla, King Kong. He got to fight Voltron, Ultraman. He got to fight Optimus Prime, Megatron. Then he got to fight Goku. He got to fight Vegeta. He got to fight Frieza. He got to fight Cell. And then once he fight all of them, then we'll consider fighting them. You can't do that, dog.
True.
You're doing the same thing. You're doing the same thing that people accuse Canelo fans of doing. You're doing the same thing, dog. That's all. I'm just trying to show you the double standards and the hypocrisies, my brother. That's all. Anyways, let's get back into it. Now, it can't be motherfucking. They want to put niggas in the witness protection program. We ain't trying to do that. I ain't trying to do that, man. Hey, listen. You know why we ain't gonna do that? I'm gonna tell you why we not gonna do that. On this Father's Day, we not gonna do that on this Father's Day. You wanna know why? Because this is what Jermell Charlo said.
Come fucking with me, you gonna get knocked the fuck out. I'm a knockout artist, baby.
That's what he say. That's what he say. That's what Jermell say. Jermell say he want all the smoke.
There's nothing that I can do. Sorry, I moved my camera. There's nothing that I can do other than just be patient. Let these boys keep talking that smack. And me be who I am. Damn. Phone number falling. I mean, my bad. Look.
Listen, Jermell Charlo said he wants some smoke. Do y'all remember that? Oh, y'all don't remember that, huh? Guess what? Tell them what you want, Jermell Charlo.
Now do you retire or do you take one of the toughest fights of your career against a young black African-American stud who's been working his ass off since he was 8 years old? Do my brother put it all on the line then? So, if not, then come see me. I want some smoke. I want it all, baby.
Now, that's what he said. He said, now this one he was talking about Canelo. Do my brother put it, do you retire? Or do you put it all on the line against a young black African-American stud who's been fighting his whole entire life? Do my brother put it all on the line then? If not, come see me. I want some smoke. I want it all, baby. That's what Full Revolution was just talking about. She said, I bet if Canelo said that he would fight Jermell Charlo, guess what? He'll fight him tomorrow.
True.
He'll fight him tomorrow. She said he'll fight him tomorrow. It won't be no, my hand ain't broke no more. This man's hand been broke since 1972. That's all I'm saying. How long does it take for a broken hand to heal? Man, the man had the surgery. The man had the surgery in 75. This 2023, we still ain't heard nothing.
True.
And I rocks with Jermell Charlo, man. Y'all know this. I rocks with him. It pains my heart. It pains my heart to do this. But come on, man. Come on, that's all I'm saying, fam. Come on, man. We got to do better as a community. Hey, Nick, we gotta do better as a community, sis. We have to do better. Now, you know what I mean? Damn. So October. Tszyu say October. As a matter of fact, listen, the nigga calling you out too, dog. Like he is on Jermell Charlo's bumper. I'm gonna show y'all this article. He not playing, bro. He like, bro. I don't know what he see. And listen, Tszyu ain't playing. He like, yeah. Y'all think this is sweet. Y'all think because I'm from Australia, he said he gonna knock me out, huh? Or why don't you prove it then? Why don't you prove it? You gonna knock me out? You gonna knock me out? You said you gonna make easy work of me? Okay, cool. You said you're gonna knock me out and make easy work of me. Cool. Shout out to hold on. Let me blow the article up for you guys.
Get out while you can. Don't get a sucker no statue. Give him guts.
Let me blow this up now. Let me blow this up. That's all. Shout out to Clubber Lane. Shout out to what doggone Tszyu pulling up on Jermell Charlo like Clubber Lane pulled up on Rocky. Hold on, let me let you guys see this, man. Here you go right here. This Tszyu right here. Tszyu, I want Charlo's name on my resume. The big one is coming next. He say the fight is coming next. Some of you guys prefer Tszyu to fight Donkey Kong. Some of you guys want him to fight Godzilla. Some of you guys want him to fight Papa Smurf and Smurfette. Some of you guys want him to fight everybody but Jermell Charlo. This man right here, Tszyu, is on Jermell Charlo, the undisputed junior middleweight champion of the world's bumper. He say the big one is coming next. He say he want Jermell Charlo's name on his resume. That's what this man said. Undefeated Australian superstar Tszyu blitz contender Carlos Ocampo with a stunning first round knockout on Saturday to defend his interim WBO junior middleweight title as he headlined a packed event at the Gold Coast Convention in Australia. Tszyu, 23-0, 17 KOs, dropped Ocampo with a right hand barely a minute into the fight. And he finished him with a lunging left hook that propelled Ocampo, who got 34 wins, 3 losses, 22 KOs, down. Now, this is the same Ocampo that Errol Spence fought back in 2018, if I'm not mistaken. He knocked him out. So basically, he knocked him out. But this is what he said. It's like the fight with Charlo is going to take place in the United States. That's what they say, right? That's what they say. They say the fight with Charlo is going to take place in the United States, likely in Vegas, with the WBO ordering the fight to take place by the end of September. So I want everybody to see this here. You know what, brother? I would like to say to all the little Hulkamaniacs out there, brother. You know what I mean? Check this out. The fight with Jermell Charlo and Tszyu would take place by the end of September. The WBO has officially ordered the fight. This man had 2 tune-up fights waiting for this opportunity. And this is what he said. If Jermell Charlo don't take the fight, he's going to get stripped of this belt. This is what the man said. He said, I have a question. It's serious as cancer. Who can make the average dancer hyper as a heart attack? Nobody's smiling because you're expressing the moves that I'm styling. Now check this out. I have a question for everyone that's here. What's my MNF name? Tszyu said in the ring after securing his second win in 3 months in Australia. And let's see how active he's been as well. Activity. I think that was a statement. There is no battle with America. That's the land that I want to conquer next. That's where the big one is coming next. I want Charlo on my resume. So get in here and let's dance in October. I've overcome a lot of adversity. So it was So it was about pushing through. I didn't think that it would be this quick. I feel like a pit bull gnawing on a pork chop sandwich at the moment. And there's no stopping me, right? He said the big one is Charlo. So get your tickets. We're coming back with the 4 belts. That's what the man said.
True.
No, I ain't, the man saying some big words now. That's what the man said. The man is calling out Jermell Charlo. He said, I'm coming back with those belts. That's what he said.
Now, I am the #1 contender. I'm tired of James the Poodle, Grim Reaper, whatever you want to call himself, ducking me. All right, I'm tired of man driving around town in 8 Rolls Royces. He ain't fought nobody. I'm still in a Broham.
Shout out to D Block. Now I'm the #1 contender, D Block. I'm tired of James the Poodle, Grim Reaper, or whatever we want to call himself, decking me. Let me open up the phone lines. I'm tired of sitting around town in 8 Rolls Royces. He ain't fought nobody. I'm still in the Broham.
True.
Yeah, man.
True.
Hey, D Block. Nigga, goddamn Tim Tszyu don't turn into a club of lame. Tim Tszyu don't turn into a club of lame, man. This dude here, man. This man. Hold on, man. Hold on. Let me let's look at the resume. Let's look at the let me see. Let's look at Tim Tszyu. Nigga, motherfucker, Tim Tszyu, man. Tim Tszyu, like, man, nigga, I'm coming back with them belts. I don't give a damn what a nigga say. I'm coming back with those belts. Tim Tszyu say through hell or high water. I'm fixing to open up the phone lines right now, guys. Hold on. Shit, motherfucker, Tim Tszyu, shit. Motherfucker, he want that smoke, boy. You know what I'm saying? All I'm saying, shit, Tim Tszyu, boy. Nigga, I ain't scared of this motherfucker, Jermell Charlo. Y'all talking about this motherfucker, he undisputed and shit. I ain't trying to hear that soft ass shit. This motherfucker got to see me. But Tim Tszyu said he got to see. See, let me tell you something. And Jermell Charlo, one of my favorite fighters. I don't like no fighter calling out one of my favorite fighters like that. Nah, dog. Nah. What we gonna do? Listen. Who you think it is? DJ Quick? Kid Capri? Oh, you might be Jimmy Walker. Tim, you ain't nothing. You don't deserve nothing. You don't get nothing. You get what I give you. I got a contract between me and you that say you got to fight 25 other fighters before you fight me. Therefore, shut up. Don't say nothing. Don't speak to me. Don't look at me. Tim, let me tell you something. If I raise up, it's going to be trouble. Trouble. I walk it off. They try to get Tim Tszyu to walk it off. Tim Tszyu say he ain't going for it. He say, nah, I'm getting them belts. He said, I'm getting them belts now. That's what he said. I don't like that. You ain't finna be calling my dog Jermell Charlo out because we know Jermell Charlo want the smoke. We know he want the smoke. He don't do no ducking now, but it do kind of look like he ducking, but we don't do no ducking. Now, let's see. Jermell Charlo became the undisputed champion of the world in May 2022, last year. April 2022, Tim Tszyu had one fight last year. He fought Terrell Gasha in Minneapolis, came to America. This year, he fought he had a fight a year later. A year later, he fought Tony Harrison, stopped him in the 9th round. That was in March. 3 months later, yesterday, he stopped Carlos Ocampo. Same one Errol Spence beat, 1975. Stopped him in the 1st round. Made easy work of him. So this guy done been active. He done had 2 fights. So in the past year and the past 15 months, he done had 3 fights in 15 months. Jermell Charlo, he had 1 fight in 2020. Okay, let's go to 21. 1 fight, he beat Brian Castillo. That was a draw. He fought Brian Castillo in 2022. So Jermell Charlo hasn't had a fight. And by the time they fight, let's say they fight in September, October, that's going to be what? 16, 17 months. If it's September or October, that's going to be a 16, 17-month layoff. That's going to be a 16 to 17-month layoff. And I'm going to tell you guys something. I don't care how good the fighter is. If you're fighting another fighter that's really, really good as well, it's going to be, your timing is going to be off. Your timing, all of that stuff. Like, sparring is good. Sparring is good, it's okay, but your timing going to be off. It's just not going to be there. We just saw with Josh Taylor. Saw Teofimo took advantage of that. Teofimo did his thing on Josh Taylor. What's the other fights where the fighter struggled? We ain't talking about Regis Prograis. We're gonna talk about Regis Prograis in a minute. But I'm just saying, like, when you have that time off and you fight another good fighter, the timing off, your rhythm off, just a lot of that stuff be off because you haven't been active. Inactivity hurts fighters. Inactivity hurts fighters. Now, if you're getting in there with a tomato can, the inactivity really don't do much for you. It really don't hurt you that much when you're fighting subpar competition. But when you are a good fighter and you're fighting another good fighter, you can't really afford to be inactive. Now, there are some cases where the inactive fighter does beat the fighter that's active, depending on if you catch him at the right time and stuff like that. There are some cases that does happen, but inactivity, especially in today's time, the inactivity is no good for a fighter, bro.
True.
You gotta constantly be sharpening your skills. You get what I'm saying? You gotta constantly be sharpening your skills. That's all I'm saying. You have to constantly be sharpening your skills. And even though that you guys know I love Jermell Charlo, but he ain't been active and he's coming off an injury, it's gonna be kind of hard for me to like pick him to beat Tszyu. Because a lot of people in America, they might say Jermell Charlo will smash him because they don't know nothing about Tszyu. And I do get that. But I'm telling you, this dude pretty good, man. This dude pretty good. He's pretty good. Shout out to Angry Nick fan. He said, make the fight happen. Well, yeah, the fight gonna happen. The fight gonna happen. He's coming to America. He's fighting. He's gonna fight Charlo in Vegas. So Charlo gonna be fighting in his own backyard in his own country. He's coming to America. He's been over here fighting before. You know. Shout out to AI. He said Ocampo is the Mike Tyson's punch out Glass Joe. I don't know. Let me drop the phone lines, man, because we gonna be live. Let me see let's see. We got about another 30 minutes. I'm shutting it down in 30 minutes. So let me drop the phone lines, man. Phone lines open, man. 530-494-9636, man. You guys do know that I will be fighting on the undercard of the Errol Spence Terrence Crawford undercard. I got a couple of whole niggas who say they wanted to smoke. Of course, we got the whole nigga E-Money from Texas. We got him. We're gonna put them pause on him. Romero from Delaware. You gonna be first round knockout. And who else we got? We got Jason Mones. So you guys know I'm defending my undisputed titles. I have them over here. You know what I mean? I have I have the WBC right here. I have the WBC belt right here, and I got the other 3 belts. You know what I mean? On the Father's Day, I am announcing that Coach Malachi will be defending his title against these sapsuckers. You know, it's gonna be easy work. Easy work. It's gonna be easy work. You gotta know what time it is, man. And shout out to all those guys, man. Shout out to all those guys because you're gonna need help. What the dude say? He said, I bet my life on it. I talked to the dude, mama, Romero mama. His mama say that she got the life insurance policy for him. I said, yes, ma'am, you're gonna need it because I'm finna beat the brakes.
You wanna talk some shit? Call me. Start some shit, bitch.
Sup, fool? You gonna talk shit about me, homie? Where you from?
Hundreds of niggas is waiting for your motherfucking call, and they all talking shit about you right now.
Call the coach at 530-494-9636. We waiting on your bitch ass. You know what it is, man? Listen, boy, July 29th, Coach Malachi will be on the undercard, and I got 3 sapsuckers in line. But I'm finna beat the brakes off these chumps, man.
Gloria Day and the Set Trips.
These niggas don't play. These niggas don't play. We don't play. You ain't heard, they be tripping. We be tripping. So they swerving on. No faking and no switching. And repping hard for the set. Oh, mamas, it ain't no lie. Because niggas gonna bust. Niggas gonna bust.
I got a couple of whole niggas in my scope. We're gonna knock them out. They gotta get in contact with Block Boy Entertainment. Get in contact with Block Boy Entertainment. We're gonna send the contracts over. I am the A side, 90-10 my way. And I'm just gonna, from this point forward, we just gonna do a monster mash. Get them out the way. We just gonna get them out the way. I'm tired of them. It is what it is. Phone lines over, man. 530-494-9636. It is what it is. UK number, international calls, 4420-3769-8745. It's strolling at the bottom. You see it right here. We're gonna rock out for another 30 minutes, not 30. We're gonna rock out for another 30 minutes, and I gotta go to the gym, man. I gotta go to the gym, get my swole on. You feel me? Anyways, man. Now, Regis Prograis, guys. I had this guy hit me up. He feel like that, hey, man, Bill Haney was at the fight last night with Regis Prograis. And as a matter of fact, let's pull up Regis right here. He was at the fight last night watching that fight. It wasn't a sellout. It wasn't a sellout, but Regis doesn't have a big name like that in boxing from a draw standpoint, to be fair. Hey, Nick, what you say? Yeah, Nick, 90-10 my way. 90-10, because I'm the A, B, C, and D side. You know what I mean? So they don't bring nothing to the table. Hell, we don't even know what these dudes look like. They faceless.
True.
They hide behind avatars, and we don't even know what they look like. You see my face. Everybody know what I look like. We don't even know what they look like. Somebody they want the smoke. You gonna get it too. Anyways, shout out to Films. Films, what's going on, fam? Shout out to Films. Shout out to Chickarelli, what's up, baby? Shout out to, who else we got in the building? My sister, Lisa Bells, my good sister, Lisa Bells. Salute to you, sis. Shout out to PBC Central. Shout out to Castro. Castro, what's going on, fam? Shout out to Juan. Hey, Juan say, Coach, stop fighting bombs. For what?
True.
Hey, Juan.
For this bomb and taking the easy matches. Fight another bomb.
Juan, what am I stop fighting bombs for? I want all the bombs and the cherry picks. Listen. All these dudes, hey, what am I stop? I don't want no tough competition. I want bombs and cherries. See, this is what we do, Juan. What we do over here is this here. I take a bomb, I take a cherry, and what we do, we hype him up. We hype up his resume, kind of like what the PBC do. They'll take a bomb and hype him up. Boy, I don't know, boy, this dude, boy, he might be pretty good. You know, when it's one of their fighters that they know he gonna run through the guy, they'll hype up the other guy's opponent. Like, you know, they'll hype up his opponent and make it seem like he's a killer. Hey, so I'm following the same blueprint. I'm gonna take a bomb, hype him up, hype up his resume, make it look like he's a killer. Then make easy work. You know what though? You gotta understand. This is what you gotta understand, fam. Floyd Mayweather said it best. You know, I earned the right. I put in work. I earned the right, brother, to pick and choose who I want to fight.
When you are put in a certain position, he should be he's able to, like me. You know, when I was in a position, I can pick and choose who I wanted to, because I earned that right.
I'm in position now. I can pick and choose. Hey, what you say? Hey, he said, Coach working smarter than harder.
True.
Hey, JBG. Yeah, it's about working smarter, not harder. Like I said before, I have a plethora. We have a plethora of fighters over here. Here we go, fight. Hitman said Regis lost. No, Regis didn't lose that fight. No, I don't know. No, Regis didn't lose that fight. How the hell he lost it? How he lost and the dude was running the whole fight? This dude Zorrilla, man, with this dude Zorrilla, this dude was running the entire fight. Now, he did get a knockdown the first round. He knocked Regis Prograis down, but they didn't count it. Regis Prograis knocked him down the second round. They did count it. That is true. But if you look at the scores, right? When you listen, let me explain something to you guys. When you're fighting the champ in his own backyard, that's like a fighter fighting Julio Cesar Chavez in Mexico, and you fighting on the back foot, you running. And you have to take the fight to the champ. You got to take the belt from the champion. This man chasing you the entire fight. That's like me saying who the dude that Boots fought? Boots fought on Karen. That's like me saying Karen won. Karen didn't beat Boots. And he was on the back foot the whole night. He was running the whole night. Boots couldn't really cut the ring off on him. He was running the whole night. Boots won the fight. We didn't like his performance against him. But Regis Prograis, I didn't really like his performance against Zorrilla. I didn't like his performance last night. I didn't. But the dude was on the goddamn. You're not gonna be. You can't fight no champion in his backyard running.
True.
You can't do that. I'm gonna give you a perfect example. When Teofimo Lopez fought Vasily Lomachenko. Vasily Lomachenko was the champ. What did Teofimo Lopez do? He stepped the Loma. He didn't fight him on the back foot. He stepped the Loma from the first round all the way to the 12th round. When Devin Haney fought Lomachenko, or when Devin Haney, well, I ain't gonna lie now. When Devin Haney fought George Kambosos the first fight, he was on the back foot. He was on the back foot, setting trap, stuff like that. But he outboxed him. The second fight, he stepped to him. When Devin Haney fought Loma, even though a lot of people feel like that Loma won that fight, but he stepped to him. That's how you gotta fight. You can't fight the house fighter, the guy who has the belt, the guy that's the favorite. This guy was a minus 1,800 favorite. When you're fighting a minus 1,800 favorite, you gotta step to this guy. You gotta fight this guy. Another thing, I'm gonna explain something to you guys. Remember when we had Timothy Bradley on the show? And I asked Timothy Bradley, shout out to my sister Jackie Hernandez.
Hey, okay.
Dropping that quarter over. Bam, dub on your boy. Put the belt down.
Super Jack.
The titles will be on the line.
Playtime's over, boy.
We asked Timothy Bradley. Timothy Bradley said that hold on.
From the bar, there's a platform stage. People pimping, sharp as razor blades.
Carla, hold on. Timothy Bradley called the show. Timothy Bradley was on the show. I say, Tim, when you're fighting a certain judge, when you have certain judges scoring the fight, is it wise for a fighter to fight according to who is judging the fight? And Timothy Bradley said, heck yeah. He said, because certain judges like certain things. You have some judges, they like people who fight on the back foot that are boxers. And then other judges, they like fighters who fight aggressively and who are trying to push the fight. So if you fight the wrong fight, if you got three judges who likes to see you fight aggressively and take the fight to a person, and you're fighting on the back foot running, those judges are not going to give you, they're not going to score the fight for you because they judge differently. Remember Timothy Bradley said that? He said it's always wise to know who the judges is so you'll know how to fight.
True.
Fight your opponent.
True.
Yeah. Carla, what's your name? Where you calling from?
Coach, what's happening, man? Casino Life First.
Casino, talk to me.
Hey, man. First of all, happy Father's Day.
Yes, sir, man. I appreciate that, fam.
You, everybody in the chat. But man, I was watching that Regis fight. I'm calling in about the Regis fight. Man, I ain't watched a whole lot of Regis. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna lie. So like that was like one of my first time really looking at a Regis. That was my first time watching a Regis fight when it was happening. Bro, like that wasn't no good representation of Regis. Like everybody, you know, like this coming from a person who ain't really been watching them, like listening to what everybody been saying about him.
Yeah, that's true.
That just really wasn't it.
That's true.
Like that first round, he got knocked down in that first round. I was like, oh man. And he looked one-dimensional, and he looked like he didn't know what to do. Like he didn't look like the veteran. Like he didn't look like what I heard. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I mean, he looked a whole lot better his last fight. For whatever the reason may be, he wasn't able to cut that ring off, and the guy can look like he kind of frustrated him. But I mean, it is true. That is true, and he admitted it though. He admitted it. He did admit that that wasn't the best. And I've seen Regis Prograis fight a lot of fights, so he does fight better than that. It looked like he had a bad fight yesterday. Not making any excuses, but and it was a poor performance by Regis Prograis, But I can't sit here and say that the dude Zorrilla put on a masterful performance himself. He had a poor performance too. Them motherfuckers were running the whole doggone time. So I just
he did. But what you think the score would have been if they had scored an knockdown?
Okay, that's very easy. Three judges scored it. One judge scored it 114-113 for Zorrilla, right? One judge scored it 118-110 for Regis Prograis, and another judge scored it 117-111 for Regis Prograis. So if they scored a knockdown, that 117-111 will be 115-113 for Regis. And if they score, and then the judge that had it, 118-110, that would be 116-112 for Regis. So even with the knockdown, he still lose the fight.
All right, and one more question. Do you think that his performance might have had something to do with it being him at hometown? Like he was fighting in New Orleans.
I mean, he said that.
Like the pressure of him being at hometown. Oh, he did. I ain't watched that.
He said that in a post-fight press conference. He said that he fighting at home. He did have the jitters his first because he always fights on the road. He never really fights at home. Yeah. And Regis Prograis is not a big draw. Just being honest with you. Yeah. So it is what it is. But yeah, I think that might have had a lot to do with it. Maybe he kind of overlooked the guy. I don't know because Regis Prograis fights way better than that. I watched a lot of his fights, bro. He fight better than that.
One more thing. I was watching an interview before the fight for Regis, and they asked him, "Do you feel pressured to have a great performance because of how Teofimo performed?" And he was like, "Absolutely." He was like, "Yeah, I feel pressure." Like he said that. So maybe that might have been his mindset. He might have had a little too much pressure on him. But I was just calling to say that. But I'm glad he won though. So at least he was next.
Yeah, all right. Shout out to Casino, man. Salute. Yeah. Doggone motherfucker running all goddamn night long. Dude sitting there running. All night long, man. No, man. I'm like, shoot. I'm just all I'm saying is for me, that's what made me mad. I'm like, man, this motherfucker. Bro, I was shocked that This dude was in shape. Get that while you can. Don't get a sucker no statue. Give him guts. Yeah, but you ain't gonna beat no champ like that. You ain't gonna beat no champ like that. Not running all night. You ain't gonna beat him all night. You ain't gonna beat him like that. Caller, what's your name when you calling from?
What's good, Coach? It's Fat from Baltimore. How you feeling? Happy Father's Day, first off.
Man, I appreciate that, fam, man. Fat salute to you, fam. Talk to me.
No problem. Hey, Coach, I didn't get a chance to check the fight last night, but I'm seeing that they said that Regis won by a split decision. Did he knock dude down, or did they both knock each other down?
They both knocked each other down, but the knockdown, Zorrilla knocked Regis down in the first round. It was a flash knockdown, but he did knock him down. They just showed the replay, and Regis admitted it was a knockdown, but the judge said it was, the referee said it was a slip. He didn't count it. And when Regis knocked him down, knocked him down because he kind of like rolled on his back, caught him with a straight left. When Regis knocked him down, they counted it. So, yeah.
Got you. Okay. So it was like a close fight. Yeah, because I hear people saying he was running and shit. I heard Regis saying he was running and shit. Yeah, I like Regis' style, though. Don't get me wrong. It's unique how he be leaning back like that. Like, I'd be like, yo, I never seen him do fight like that. But I like his style and how he fight. As far as what's next for him, I want to see him and Devin fight. You feel me? And I know Devin got like some type of mandatory status by him being undisputed, whereas though he can challenge any champion when he move up, right? So,
repeat that.
Like when you got a belt and shit down there in the lower weight class, like he got a status where though he can activate the face of the champion at the next weight class.
Yeah. If you're a guy that got those belts, let's say if you have a WC belt super title, when you move up, you're supposed to be able to have the opportunity to fight that guy next and stuff like that. Like someone like a Devin Haney, because Bill Haney was out there. Right. You know what I mean? Bill Haney was out there. So if Devin Haney move up officially, he could definitely challenge Regis Prograis. And based on that performance last night, Dev might want to do that shit. Between him.
Yeah, it might be. Yeah, he might have to pull up boys in the hood. It's time to knock Ricky off, man. You know what I mean? But I do think that I would rather see. I like unification bouts. You get what I mean? But I wouldn't be mad at a Devin Haney Regis Prograis fight. But to get off that real quick, to answer the question, the Tszyu shit, I don't think Charlo ducking him, because I mean, one thing we gotta give the little brother is that he don't seem to duck nobody. You know what I mean? Like, he don't make excuses to fight people, to not fight people from what I've seen so far. I think he just they say he was injured, right?
Yeah, but okay, but the thing is, Jermell Charlo had a fight. He had surgery, I think, in December or January. December 2022 or January. A hand injury. You think he had he broke his hand or something like that, so the hand injury.
Right.
We've seen Canelo have shoulder surgery and come back and fight 6 months later. And it was mandatory 6 months later. So my thing is, according to what Tszyu said, the WBO has mandated and ordered Jermell Charlo to fight Tszyu next. They have to have that fight made by September. If that fight is not made by September, then he's going to get stripped of that belt. So
he's going to get stripped of that belt.
Yeah. So he has this is June, about 3 months. He had 3 months in order to be ready. He's been out since last year. It's going to be 16. It's going to be like a 16-month layoff if they fight in September. If they fight in October, that's going to be 7 months. 7 months. So he's going to have a 17-month layoff since the last time he had a fight. He got to fight. He got to fight Tszyu. But if Tszyu is easy work, like a lot of Jermell Charlo fans, I'm a fan of Jermell Charlo. I ain't saying he's easy work, but a lot of Jermell Charlo fans, he's gonna be easy work. If Tszyu is easy work, like a lot of Jermell Charlo fans feel, then that shouldn't be a problem. He should be able to come back off of that layoff and beat him very easily.
Yeah, you're right. And I'm ready to let you go. I think when he come back, he still take the Tszyu fight. If he don't take the Tszyu fight, then we know what that is. You know what I'm saying? But Tszyu, I like Tszyu too. I think Tszyu pretty good. He got some power. He come to fight.
you definitely could see his punches coming before you throw him, though. You know what I mean? So I think Charlo definitely could counter his ass and knock him out. But appreciate taking my call, Coach. I'm gonna keep tuning in.
Man, shout out to Fast B More, man. Salute, fam. B More, stand up. You get what I'm saying? So that's what that's going to be. Now that Regis Prograis haven't looked that good last night, a lot of people are saying that, hey, maybe Teofimo Lopez is that guy in that division. Now, I said Teofimo was the guy because he beat the former undisputed champion of the world. He beat the former undisputed champion of the world and Josh Saylor. And even though Josh Saylor dropped all of his belts prior to a long time before he fought Teofimo, even though he dropped his belt prior to fight Teofimo, he dropped 3 of his belts. I say he's the guy because of that. So a lot of people feel that, hey, the Devin Haney's moving up, the Teofimo, he's been there for 3 fights. Those guys are going to be the ones that take over the 140-pound division. Some people are even saying that, hey, 140 really ain't no killer division like a lot of y'all were saying it is. So some people are feeling that way based off the Josh Taylor performance, based off of Regis Prograis performance last night. Some people are feeling that way. So this is why we need to get the fights. So Regis even said, as a matter of fact, let's do this. I want to show you guys something. Let me show you guys something. Because I don't know if you guys saw this yesterday. Now, as you can see right here, it said Eddie Hearn blames Zorrilla for Regis Prograis' poor performance. People talking like this dude was a killer last night. Yeah, he put the paws on Regis. I'm like, this dude was ready. It said promoter Eddie Hearn blamed Danielito Zorrilla, 17-2 with 13 KOs for the fighter WBC lightweight title championship on Regis Prograis' poor performance last night. Hearn looked like he was seething after the contest, perhaps realizing that he made a huge mistake in signing the 34-year-old Regis Prograis to a multi-fight contract with his company Matchroom Boxing. He said if you check Hearn's blood pressure after the fight, it would have topped 200. He said he looked furious, not because of Zorrilla. Hearn's remarks about Zorrilla were a classic example of displaced anger. Instead of Hearn directing his rage at the real target, Regis Prograis. Instead of Hearn directing his anger and rage at the target, Prograis, for his ineptness, he targeted a different entity altogether. The innocent Zorrilla. This is a hit piece. This is a hit piece. Look at the way they worded it. The innocent Zorrilla, who schooled the Asian paper champion all night long. Hey, boy, there's some shade. Y'all see this? Who's the dude who wrote this article? What the dude name? Charles Brunn. Charles Brunn doesn't like Regis Prograis. You can tell by the way he worded it. I'm a writer myself. I'm a copywriter. This dude, you can tell the way he worded it. This is what this. He called Regis Prograis a paper champion. He said last night we saw the same fighter that Josh Taylor beat, but worse because the fearless brawling style that Prograis once had has been replaced by a timid, confused fighter with rudimentary skills, trying to box instead of sticking to the style that brought him this far. Now, I totally disagree with this. I totally disagree with this article as relate to that. I mean, this guy was running. You know, did Regis Prograis have his best performance? No. But this guy was running. But I saw that fight, but I was like, boy, this guy was running. But anyways, he said Hearn is ready to throw Prograis to the wolves and be done with it. Now this is so much shade. There's so much shade. Boy, the shade. Hey, the shade. But there's so much shade right here, boy. But he throwing more shade than an oak tree. True. You know what? This must have been Zorrilla. What's his name? Zorrilla. This must be Zorrilla cousin. This dude must be related to Zorrilla. He must be Puerto Rican. He say the Puerto Rican. He say afraid to throw anything for fear of being countered by the Puerto Rican legend. You know, the second coming the second coming of what's my main man name? The second coming of Miguel Cotto. The second coming of Miguel Cotto. He exposed. Boy, this is so much shade. Boy, this is so much shade. Oh boy, I ain't gonna lie. The article was funny though. Carlo, what's your name? Where you calling from?
Hey, this is Mayo from the Shot.
Mayo from the Shot. Talk to me.
Hey, what's going on, Coach? I did catch the fight last night, and to me, they robbed Zorrilla. I know people got this whole thing about, oh, your outside fighter, he off the back foot, he running whatever, quote unquote. That's just a style, man. And at this point, Regis should have been good enough. He's been a champion multiple times. Should have been good enough to cut the ring off. Now, this dude had a strong right hand. He had power. He dropped Regis in the first round. He had a right hand. That's a southpaw killer. He let that shit be known early, like, yeah, like, I'm landing this shit. And he had more reach than Regis. Like, Regis looked terrible. I don't know how. I scored it 9-3. 9-3. One of the rounds I scored, I swear to God, one of the rounds I scored for Regis was a swing round. Regis was, bro. Regis was beyond amateur last night. Missing punches, missing big sweeping shots, all type of stuff. And this has always been my problem with Regis, why people have been gassing him up for so long. It's like, Regis cool. He got an entertaining style, good fight or whatever, but he's just he's fundamentally flawed, Coach. Just like Fundora fundamentally flawed, just like Benavidez fundamentally flawed. He doesn't fight. His style, he's a counter puncher. His style is not good for his attributes. And that's why somebody, like, I was turned off from Regis. First time I really peeped Regis, because I got onto him late. It's when he fought Josh Taylor. I watched Regis as a shorter fighter with shorter arms, with more power, get banged on the inside. I'm like, you shouldn't be here. This shouldn't be the spot you're supposed to be at. This should be your advantage right now. But Josh Taylor started beating the dog shit out of Regis on the inside, banging him up to the body. And that's what you do when somebody moving their head like bang up to the body.
Yeah, I saw that fight twice. I totally disagree with that, man. A lot of people felt like that Regis Prograis won that fight. That was a good fight. He lost to a split decision victory against Josh Taylor. At that time, Josh Taylor was in his prime. Regis was in his prime. I totally disagree with that, my brother, to be fair. But you have a right to your opinion.
It was a close fight. It was good, but I feel like if you was a shorter fighter with shorter arms, there's no way this taller dude should be beating you on the inside.
I mean, if that's your assessment.
No way.
That's your assessment of it. Other people feel differently, but I got you.
Yeah, they robbed Buddy last night. I know his style was boring and all that. He was running. It wasn't an entertaining fight, but Regis was throwing and missing. He was throwing more punches than this dude, missing more punches than this dude. I noticed during that fight, they didn't even play this.
You said 9-3?
They would have been embarrassed if they chose to punch stats to that fight.
You said 9-3?
They would have been embarrassed if they chose to punch stats to that fight. He was missing constantly. This dude was he almost fell out the ring, Coach. He swung a punch, almost fell out the ring. I'm like, what the fuck? This is worse than Boots and Karen, bro. That's that Popeye. To get that boy a can of spinach, Coach. Get that man a can of spinach. What's wrong with this dude?
Oh my God. All right, so
bro, I tell you right now, everybody hype on these dudes at 140. Those dudes, to me, none of them dudes, Josh Taylor, Ramirez, Regis Prograis, none of them dudes are better boxers than Lomachenko. Them dudes, when they come up from 135, they ain't gonna smoke all them dudes. Devin Haney will smoke Regis.
Okay. All right, but Bill Haney was there. Bill Haney was there last night, so.
And after the fight, Bill Haney like, yeah, we gonna fight Regis. Yeah, of course. Of course.
So do you feel
this dude can't cut off the ring?
So do you feel that Devin Haney, if he move up and fight Regis Prograis, he would be cherry picking the champ?
I feel like Regis Prograis is the weaker option of Loma and Shakur.
Well, Loma Shakur is. Oh, I see what you're saying. You're saying at 135. Yeah, I see what you're saying.
Out of the options he got, Regis is the weakest option.
I don't know.
And Tszyu.
Okay. All right. Well, shout out. Well, Tszyu say he retired, so we'll see how that work out. But shout out to Mayo from the shop, man. Salute, fam. Hey, Mayo say. Mayo say. Listen, the other dude won 9 rounds to 3. Yeah, he was running, but still, he outboxed him 9 rounds to 3, and then he dropped him in the first round. I'm like, I said, yeah, but Regis dropped him in the second round, and the dude got on his bicycle. But I don't want to talk about that part. But anyway, hey, Mayo say he don't like Regis, so it is what it is. Carlos, what's the name where you calling from?
What's up, Coach? It's the inevitable. D Block, D Town, D City, D-Ville, Baltimore. Facts!
D Block, talk to us, man.
What I tell you?
What you tell
What I tell you?
What's
I told
that?
you this 2 weeks ago.
What's that?
You said my boy Haney is gonna go to a gauntlet. The 140 division is a murderous road.
Yes.
I told you.
That's exactly what I said. 140 is a murderous road.
And what I tell you?
What's that?
What did I tell you? I said, hell no, to the no. To the no, no, no. Look, we already knew Taylor was overhyped. He won the belt, I understand it. But the 140 division is weak as flop. They ain't got nobody. I told you, Prograis, the guy didn't look flashy, didn't look good. He looked like an overblown ass. He don't even look fit, man. He looked like he should be retired. I mean, the guy looked sloppy last night. He looked bad. Ain't nothing to be scared about. Let's be real with that. Haney will go up there, a dedicated, true, undisputed champion of the world will go up there and outclass him, do a masterful job, just like Ali. Just going in there doing it, on his jab all day, baby. You know how we do it with Haney.
Hey,
now, what you got to say with that? Calling this a murderous road. You looking silly now, Coach.
I'm looking silly, D-Block. The man had a bad fight last night. He fought a Puerto Rican that was on the run. From the fight I saw last night, I thought Zorrilla had a run for his arrest. The man was running all night long. He couldn't get you. And remember Robert? Remember Ruben Guerrero? He ran like a chicken. He was running all night long. He ran like a chicken. He didn't stand up and fight like a man. He fight like a man and say he was running. No. But all jokes aside, though, Styles make fights. Styles make fights. I think Styles.
Yeah, but Prograis look old, Coach.
Yeah.
He looked old. Prograis looked old.
He didn't. It's amazing because his last fight, he looked a whole lot better. His last fight, you know what I mean. So when he won the title back and he stopped. Who it was? Zepeda. I think he stopped. That was Zepeda. Yeah. He stopped Zepeda. So he looked real good his last fight. So he didn't have a good performance last night. But yeah, I didn't see much from the other guy. Like from what I saw, I didn't see much from the other guy. The man was on his back foot all damn night long running. And then especially after he got knocked down in the second round. When he got knocked down in the second round, he changed his whole strategy. So that's what I saw last night, man. But it is what it is. But Bill Haney was there last night. D-Block. Bill Haney was there.
Yeah, he was. I got one more thing to say.
What's that?
Charlo, he better watch out. Because the young gun, the young lion, the young pup, he's grown up. And he's going to go in there. And Charlo's been in action too long. And by injuries, I don't think Charlo's ducking him. I just think that Charlo's time is up, just like everybody else's time is up. You know, you get to a certain age. I feel like he's not going to withstand that Tszyu power, man. I mean, that guy's legit. I'm going to be real with that. And not just that, he knows how to just counter you and just, he's not going to be scared. He's going to go. He's a young man. It's a young man's sport, Coach. Charlo had his time. It's okay. We got to respect him because he's undisputed too.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, like I say, Tszyu's coming for you. And Baltimore, I hope y'all call Tank Davis to wish him a happy Father's Day. Because believe me, he got plenty of fathers around him tonight and today. D Block, D Town, D City, D Ville.
Hey man, he said, boy, that was a low blow. That was a low blow, fam. That was a low blow. The man in jail. Tank is in jail right now. Tank is in the tank. And he say, I want Baltimore, y'all wish Tank Davis a happy Father's Day because he has plenty of fathers around him now. Oh my God, bro. Oh. Well, put it this way, man. One thing I will say. I want to see these guys. I want to see the Devin Haney and Regis Prograis fight. And one thing about me, I'm not to get caught up in the prisoner of the moment type guy. I've seen fighters to where certain fighters they didn't look good, and then they came back the next fight and looked phenomenal. So we're gonna see what's up. We're gonna see what's up. What fights get made. I do want to see that Tszyu and Jermell Charlo fight. I want to see that fight, bro. I want to see that fight, and I want to see if Devin Haney moves up to 140. I think that Devin Haney and Regis Prograis fight, that should be the next fight that's made. We got about 10 more minutes, guys, and I'm gone. Caller, what's your name? Where you calling from?
Hey, what's up? Zoe from Seattle.
From Seattle. What's your name, is, brother?
Zoe.
Okay, Zoe from Seattle. Talk to me.
I just want to call in and make a quick prediction, bro. I can already see the play. Haney will move up to fight Prograis, thinking he's over the hill, thinking it's the easy strap.
Yeah.
Prograis had a bad night. He stopped Haney. I promise you. Cut it, clip it, post it. I'm calling. A couple months from now, we're gonna see.
Yeah. Bill Haney, I don't know if you know, brother, but Bill Haney was there last night watching the fight. So, what they did say last night, I did hear Regis Prograis say, well, hey, maybe some of these guys will call me out now and fight me. And I think a lot of people are looking at Regis Prograis as food right now. They're looking at him as food.
Terrible.
They're looking at him as, yeah, man, you know, he right for the picking right now. So if a lot of people feel that he's right for the picking right now, this would be the best time to fight Regis Prograis, in my opinion. Styles make fights. So I think if you fight Regis Prograis, you're going to have to fight him probably the way Zorrilla fought him on, you know, pretty much just utilizing your angles, back foot all night long. You know, and I think if Devin Haney fights him, that's how Devin Haney is going to fight him. Devin is not going to, because inside fighting is not his strength. He's not going to do that. I think he'll fight him like that. So, yeah. I think a lot of people if they looking at him as food, yeah, that'd be a perfect. Right now is the perfect time to get him, if you feel that way.
I'll be putting money on Prograis, man. You slip and fall into a death trap, man, because the dude had a bad night. Especially your first fight at 140. Prograis is a power puncher.
Yeah.
And you saw Haney get a little wobble by Lomachenko, who's really a 126 pounder. I wouldn't go get in the kitchen with Prograis, man. Prograis has the power, man. When the fight happens, man, I'm putting the stack on Prograis.
Okay. All right, man. Salute, man. Hey, shout out to my brother from Seattle, man. Salute, fam. Seattle, stand up. Pacific West Coast. Yeah, man. Pacific West, man. You get what I'm saying, man? Yeah, man. So it is what it is, man. Shit. If I'm Regis Prograis, I'm gonna be honest with you, bro. If I'm Regis Prograis, this might be the best thing that happened to him. If I'm Regis Prograis, this might be the best thing that happened to him. Because now, you know, Devin Haney's going to be a pretty good fight for him, moving up. It might be the best thing that happened to him. We're going to see if is Regis Prograis old and washed up, or was this fight last night a fluke? We're going to see. Caller, what's your name? Where you calling from?
Hey, what's going on, Coach? The Shadow Ghost, man. Happy Father's Day, bro.
Man, salute the Shadow Ghost, man. Salute to you, fam. Thank you, brother. Talk to me.
Hey, listen, I got to show Regis some grace, man. You know that PO is my guy. So, but at the same time, I criticized him when he struggled, and, when he fought Sandor Martin, he wasn't trying to engage as much. He was more of a, constant moving around the ring. And I agree with the other caller, man. These are styles. Believe it or not, they might not be the most exciting when a person is, has trying to show, like, I guess, somewhat of a ring IQ, ring generalship, constantly on the move left and right. You're going to have them. It's just different type of styles. Some people don't have pop. Some people gotta make adjustments because they're lacking power and they got more speed. Like someone like Haney, I feel like, he makes up for it with his IQ, his defense, and how he moves. At the same time, though, it's just a bad performance. I mean, I wouldn't even say it's a bad performance. I feel like fighters like Tszyu, Regis, and I was going to ask you this, and you tell me if you agree. Now, this is my opinion. I feel like elite fighters sometimes, I'm not saying that they overlook guys, but I feel like they fight to their competition. You know what I mean? They fight to the level of their competition. If they know they're in there with the top guy in the division, they know that most likely what occurs when you fight a guy that's really not that known. Yeah, you're not overlooking him, but at the same time, I don't think you're putting in the same type of dedication as you are because you just feel like, hey man, I'm gonna get I'm gonna get rid of this dude. I'm gonna move. I'm not saying that he overlooked him, but what I am saying is that I feel like
I get exactly what you're saying. I'm gonna give you a perfect example. Let's pivot to Teofimo Lopez.
Yeah.
And I'm saying from my perspective, when Teofimo fought Sandor Martin, that coupled with his acting behavior on in the public, and because I saw World Comeback Sports WCS, he said that Teo was acting, but a lot of people felt that, oh man, the way he looked against Sandor Martin, when he fight Josh Taylor, he's going to get beat handedly. He has to fight a better performance. A lot of people counted Teofimo Lopez out in the Josh Taylor fight because of his performance against Sandor Martin. Myself, I didn't count Teofimo out in that because of that. I counted him out because of I thought that what he was going through in his personal life with his wife and stuff like that, and some of the things that he was saying in public, I didn't think he was all there myself. That was my fault. But I'm gonna stick up. I ain't gonna be like these other dudes and just try to switch and say I knew it all the time.
Nah, you kept it a buck, bro. Nah, you kept it a buck.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I was wrong
kept
on
it a
that.
buck.
But when Teofimo fought Josh Taylor, he surprised everybody.
Yeah.
Now,
Look, man.
If you're a Teo fan, you probably wasn't surprised. But I'm saying the people who doubted Teo, that performance, it surprised everybody. Now Teofimo, now everybody's back on his wagon now. You always been a Teo fan. I'm not talking about you, but I'm talking about the guys who switched up on him. Now they're back. So you have a valid point. What I'm trying to say.
Coach, I'm gonna be honest. Like, look, bro, I was concerned too. Like, cause the first 10 minutes, like me, I've always been an advocate of this is me. I've always been a firm believer and a firm advocate of taking a warming up, getting your heart pumping, getting the sweat going. But some fighters just choose to just conserve all their energy. And, Josh Taylor was in the back, jump roping. He was moving around. By the time he walked in the ring, he looked like he done fought 2 or 3 rounds. I was like, man, you like, I'm not going to lie. I was like concerned, you know what I mean? But at the same time, like, I have faith in these guys that are elite. Like Regis, he's elite to me. I know a lot of people may not like him, but, the dude's got grit. The dude's got chin. He's got power, you know what I mean? And he can box, and he can box. I just feel like that he fought a guy that was moving around. But the thing is, I will say this before I go. I agree with the one caller though. These are things though that we have to, there are different styles. You got pressure styles. You got guys that fight in the phone booth type of style. You know what I mean? Pressure styles, stick and move type styles. And this is actually good in my opinion for Regis, because I feel like before this fight, people were hesitant. Nobody was really calling Regis out. No. Nobody was really like, "Hey, I want to hop in there with him." I think the only dude that mentioned him, that mentioned him was Matias, and they've been already talking about that. But now that this happened, I feel like people like Devin Haney and other fighters will fight it, and I think it's good. And I agree with the one dude. Like all these dudes, I think he's fooled, bro. You're gonna be a rude awakening, bro.
This might be the best thing happening. This might be the best thing happened for him.
Yeah,
and a lot of people thought Teofimo was fooled. Now after he beat Josh Taylor, nobody's calling Teofimo name out anymore. Nobody's talking, yeah, man, we got to go get Teo. Don't nobody want to see Teo now. Like I think a lot of styles make fights, and I think a lot of times as boxing fans we get caught up.
It does. And you ever hear the thing? Yeah. You ever hear the thing, you're as good as your last fight?
Yeah.
Sometimes I agree with that, but I kind of don't, because at the same, how many times have we seen a fighter look like kind of like subpar in a fight, but then the next fight he come back like he better than ever. Yeah. So if we just have the next fight, he knocked the guy out in the second round. He knocked the guy out in the second round in his next fight. What do you think? They're going to hop right back on it. Oh, Regis the man. I look at it like this, bro. He just fought a guy that I don't think he realized he was going to have that style. Maybe he did, maybe he didn't. He struggled. He had a subpar performance, but I feel like that's good for him, because now people is going to want to step in the ring with him. Yeah. I want to see Haney versus Prograis. I don't advise it, because I feel like, if Regis catch you, bro, it's going to be a problem. And Devin, I don't think Devin can hurt him. Devin's a very good fighter. He could beat him on points, but he's got to be perfect for all those rounds. All he got to do is get caught once. So, but at the same time, man, listen, happy Father's Day. And for everybody that's a father, man, you know what I mean? If you have a good relationship with your son or your daughter, man, give them a call or whatever. God bless everybody. Coach, I appreciate you, bro. And I'll talk to you later, bro.
Yes, sir. Salute, man. Set up the saddle goes, man. Yeah, man. I'm finna it's time for me to go. I got like 5 more minutes left, man. I just want to give everybody a shout out. I got working out to do, man. Today Father's Day, so You guys know what it is. I'm gonna give everybody a shout out though, man, before we go. Everybody shout out, man. Happy Father's Day to all of the brothers out there, all of the men out there around the world. Happy Father's Day to all of the brothers around the world. I give you guys my wrap up. Right now, everybody who think Teofimo think Josh Taylor's was not Josh Taylor. Regis Prograis food. He's washed up right now. You know, I think this is a good thing for him. Remember, a lot of people thought the same thing with Teofimo Lopez. Now, I didn't trip on his last performance, even though I thought he did. I thought Sandor Martin might have edged it out, but that's neither here nor there. My thing with Teo was I've been consistent, and I'm gonna stay on that. But the people who thought Teofimo was fooled at 140 because of the Sandor Martin performance, after he dominated Josh Taylor, I don't see no one calling out. No one will be calling Teofimo out anymore. And a lot of those guys who switched out on Teofimo Lopez, now they're coming out of the woodwork talking about takeover. So this is what fans do online. Online, you know, boxing fans are very, very fickle. Especially over here in America. Boxing fans are very, very fickle, right? Damon say Regis is 34 now. Yeah, but Terrence Crawford is 35 going on 36. What does that mean? You get what I'm saying? So boxing fans are fickle. 1 minute I'm telling you, he trash, he done. And then as soon as the guy you said that was done put on a great performance, we back, baby. The takeover's back. Like, wait a minute, you was the same dude. You was the same dude I don't get it. You get what I'm saying? Big Sar said Regis is 35 years old though, coach. Okay, Regis is 35, but Lomachenko was 35. Lomachenko was the same age, 34, 35, what's my main man name? Terrence Crawford. But a lot of people felt that Lomachenko beat Devin Haney. Didn't nobody say, no, man, Lomachenko ain't beat Devin Haney because he's 35 years old. It's like, man, I think a lot of time people get caught up in the age. It's not about the age all the time. It's about how you perform. It's about how you take care of your body in between fights, the lifestyle that you live. You have fighters who are a certain age, but they live the life of a boxer. Terrence Crawford is 35 years old. Lomachenko is 35 years old. What does that mean? Manny Pacquiao, how old was Manny Pacquiao, guys, when him and Adrian Broner fought? How old was Manny Pacquiao when Adrian Broner, when he fought Keith Thurman? You get what I'm saying? So it ain't necessarily about that. You guys see, there's this myth that he a certain age, he washed up when he turned a certain age. No, man, y'all ignore all the other intangibles that go into it. The lifestyle of a boxer. Has he taken a lot of punishment? How did he look his last fight? It's a lot of things that go into it. You have a guy like an Adrian Broner. He's younger than those guys, but he don't look all that great, right? So it depends. And then once again, if you've been watching boxing a long time, fighters do have bad performances. I've seen Muhammad Ali. He had bad performances. He lost. Remember when Ali fought. And I don't want to think I'm comparing Ali. I ain't about it to Ali, but I'm talking about a boxer and a performance. You have great fighters who have bad performances, and everybody pick against him, and then he come back the next fight and destroy the guy. And then everybody jump back on the bandwagon. I get it. I do get it. You know what I mean? So that's just what it is. What did say, Rob? You say Floyd beat Canelo and he was 36. That's what I'm saying. We have countless examples. You know, there's no rule in boxing. Okay, now once you turn a certain age, okay, when he turned 36, 35, okay, that's it. He washed up, he gonna lose. And then I seen examples of when those same fighters win, those same people who picked against him and said because of his age he was gonna lose, they started praising him. I mean, it amazes me. they start praising him. So you gotta look at a lot of that. So Errol Spence is 3 years younger than Crawford. Crawford is 35. Does that mean he's gonna lose? That means he's gonna lose? Crawford gonna lose to Spence because he's fighting a younger guy? You get what I'm saying? So, I mean, Manny Pacquiao, he was 40 when he beat Keith Thurman? 39, 40, how old he was when he beat Thurman and Adrian Broner? You know, if I go by that logic, he shouldn't have won those fights. He automatically should have lost because of his age. You get what I'm saying? So it is what it is. Let's give everybody a shout out who called the show. Shout out to Casino Light Prayers.
Hey, okay.
Shout out to Fast and Be More. Shout out to Mayo from the Shy. Shout out to D Block from Dallas, Texas. Shout out to Zoe from Seattle, Washington. And shout out to Shadow Ghost Man from Virginia. Let's give everybody a shout out that's in the chat. Shout out to Eric P. What's going on, fam? Shout out to Major Key Boxing. Shout out to World Comeback Sports. Shout out to the one Mr. Ham. Shout out to Jeremy. Shout out to 2 Brown. You say George Foreman became champ again in his 40s. I mean, bro, styles make fights. Who you fight, who have the best fight that night. You know, sometimes you fight a guy who he may have the fight of his life that night. Now, again, anybody, I don't think that Zorrilla won that fight last night. He was running. He knocked Regis Prograis down the first round. Regis knocked him down the second round. He was on his back foot running. And to me, he did 9 rounds. He won 9 rounds. What Fats and B-More say from Mayo from the side, he won 9 rounds. He beat Regis Prograis 9 rounds to 3. He got robbed. I don't like Regis. So it's kind of hard for me to take someone, once you tell me you don't like a fighter, that to me, that's your bias right there. You know, and I shout out to Mayo from the side, but he said he don't like Regis. He never liked him. He didn't hate his style. So when someone has a dislike for a fighter, you always going to look for information that confirms what you already want to believe to support your dislike. You know what I mean? So that's how I see it. So I can't really, but I respect his opinion, but I totally agree. Shout out to Lonnie, man. Shout out to Major Key. Shout out to who else in this building, man? The one Mr. Ham. Shout out to Damon. Damon, what's going on, fam? Our money, always getting money. Salute to my sister Nick Rich. Shout out to my Lisa Bells. Shout out to Passion for Beauty. Shout out to my sister Food Revolution. Shout out to Jackie Hernandez. Shout out to who else we have in the building. I can't go all the way up top. Y'all just gotta drop it at the bottom because I don't want to go all the way up top. Lunar Glider, what's going on? Happy Father's Day to all the brothers out there, man. All the men out there. Shout out to who else we have in the building? Jose Barria, what's going on, fam? James Rudd. Shout out to Lonnie from the Shy. Shout out to Rob J. And it is what it is. Now, as it relates to Jermell Charlo, Jermell is going to have to fight Tszyu. Period. Shout out to Justin Watson. He's going to have to fight Tszyu. And according to what's going on, for what Tszyu said, the WBO did order this fight. They ordered it last year. And Tszyu and Jermell Charlo probably will be fighting in September or October in Las Vegas. He's going to have to fight that guy. Period. There's no way around it. I don't want to hear nothing about Tszyu need to fight other people before he fight Jermell Charlo. No, because you're doing the same thing that Canelo fans are doing. We can't say in one breath that Canelo is ducking David Benavidez. And I do get what you guys are saying because you feel like this has been going on for a long time. I get it. But forget how long it's been going on. The principle is the principle. You can't say that one guy that's a champion, that's an undisputed champion, has to fight his mandatory. And if he don't fight the mandatory, he's ducking him. Now, it is kind of different because Canelo, I see what you guys might be saying. You might be saying, well, Canelo want to fight everybody but him. Jermell Charlo hasn't done that. So that is the difference. Jermell Charlo is not trying to fight 10 different other people instead of fighting Tszyu. He's not doing that. So I have to give Jermell Charlo credit from that. But Jermell is coming off an injury, and he had surgery in January, and it's time now. He has to defend those titles. If you are an undisputed champion, meaning you are the Lord of the Rings, you have all of the belts, you are Thanos, you have to fight the next guy up. Period. There's no way around that. If you feel that Canelo should fight Benavidez, you have to feel the same way about Jermell Charlo should fight his mandatory in Tszyu. If you feel that Tszyu is easy work for Jermell Charlo, that should be even more reasons why you should want to see that fight. True. It's an easy fight for Jermell Charlo. Go ahead and fight this easy work and get it out of the way. That should be even more the reason why you should want to fight. True. You feel me? If it's easy. Now, I'm a fan of Jermell Charlo. I don't think that fight gonna be easy at all. And I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm not really a fan of Tszyu like that. But I do know that he's a really good fighter. And I don't see like 6 of his fights. That dude is good. He can fight. He has power. He doesn't waste punches. He's very economical with his punches. And because he's active and Jermell has been inactive, Even though I ride with Jermell Charlo, I would lean more towards the active fighter that's good, Tszyu, more so than Jermell. I think he's hungrier. Right now, it is what it is. And I think he's an underrated puncher boxer. He's very underrated. And I think a lot of Americans online, they don't know nothing about him, so you're going to pick against him because you don't know nothing about him. But that's the way I see it. Other than that, man, it is what it is, man. Happy Father's Day to everybody. Coach Malachi will be on the undercard of Terrence Crawford versus Errol Spence fight July 29th. I got 3 whole niggas I'm looking for. Whole nigga number 1 is going to be this whole nigga named Romero from Delaware. I'm going to put hands and foots on you. I'm going to beat the brakes off you. I'm going to knock your ass out right quick. And then we got this bitch ass nigga from E-Money from Texas. I'm going to knock your young jitterbug ass out. That's going to be easy work. And then what the other nigga name? The other nigga name Jason Moans. I'm going to make sure we have you moaning all night long. Pause. Moaning all night long. You're going to be moaning all night long. Well, I'm going to put hands and foots on you too. So I'm going to put the titles up. My undisputed titles will be on display July 29th. I talked to Crawford. I talked to Al. They said it was okay. They said that I will be able to. And guess what? We're going to have the fight in the lobby. The fight will be in the lobby. They said I don't even have to go to the ring. We just going to fight in the lobby. This is going to be the preliminary fight to the prelims. We're going to have the prelims. But Al said he's thinking about putting me on in the ring. So I may be like the first or second fight. Y'all gonna want to come out? Cause I'm gonna put hands and foots on these trolls. We're gonna beat the brakes off of them. It is what it is. Happy Father's Day to everybody, man. And shout out to Javante Tank Davis, man. Edited Hitman Herbs and Booger Ray.
Sunshine when Tank's gone.
I'll smack the shit out of him in front of everybody.
Only dark times for you.
I mean, just throw Haney's name in the hat. There is no fucking hat.
Ain't no sunshine when Tank's gone.
I don't play them type of games.
Leonard L.B. Why you always talking about me?
Did you fucking learn your lesson from that? With AJ?
Ain't no sunshine when Tank's gone.
I'll knock that motherfucking hole out. Period.
Only dark times for you.
Ain't no hats to throw nothing in here. We're running a fucking business.
Ain't no sunshine when Tank's gone.
You fucking idiot.
Leonard L.B. Why you always talking about me?
It is what it is, man. Shout out to all the dads, man. Listen, to all of the dads, all of the fathers who've been disrespected by the court system. If you've been disrespected by the court system and disrespected by Big Booty Judy, Bowlegged Kim, you know what I mean? Tatiana, you know, and you go to your baby mama house, and third leg Tyrone is holding your daughter or your son, and she's using your child as a tool or toy in order to provoke you and make things, make your life very difficult. I've been through this before, trust me. I know I've experienced this. This is for you. They ain't got to like it, but they better respect it.
Nigga, when my name come up, respect it. Let's go. Stop playing with my fucking name. I'll drill y'all. Stop playing with my name. I ain't gonna say it no more. Put some respect on my name.
Shout out to Matthew Crawford.
Hey, okay.
Dropping that quarter over. Bam, dub on your boy.
Hey, Leroy.
Super chat received.
Playtime's over, boy.
He say salute, happy Father's Day to all the dads. Yes, sir, man. I appreciate that, fam. Happy Father's Day to all the dads. It is what it is. You know, a lot of dads don't get no respect, especially in America. We ain't respecting them, nigga. They ain't doing nothing. You know what I mean? They ain't really doing nothing. But what it is, I just want to give y'all a taste. And I want to give Jason Moans, E-Money, and what the whole nigga name, Romero from Delaware. I want to give you a taste of this ass whooping you gonna get on the 29th of July. Oh Lord, I swear to God, when I see that whole ass nigga Coach Malachi ways, I'm gonna put them paws on him. Nigga, Wakanda forever, bitch. Oh Lord, he threw Wakanda through that fence. Wakanda is dead. Oh Lord. Just want to get these niggas a taste what it's gonna be like July 29th. Y'all better be training now, cause I'm putting hands and foots on these niggas, man. Oh, pussy ass nigga, what's going on, boy? I'm telling you, boy, I'm knock your fuck ass out, boy. Blow for blow, pound for pound, nigga. I got the title, nigga. I'm telling you, boy, for the knock one of you Wakanda niggas out. Nigga, I got these hands, nigga. I'm throwing them paws at the nigga for knock your ass down again, nigga. Get your ass back up, nigga. Don't run, nigga. I'm telling you, boy, I want all the smoke, nigga. I'm throwing them paws, nigga. I'm putting them hands on you, nigga. I told you what I'm gonna do to you, nigga. Catch you with the check left hook, nigga. I told you, boy, pound for pound, nigga. I'm the best. This more action than any Devin Haney fight. Put these paws on you, nigga. I told you, I got your backing up, nigga. I got your backing up. Nigga, watch that check left foot, knock your ass down again, nigga. I'm telling you, boy, it is what it is, nigga. I'm gonna make it do what it do. I'm telling you, boy, we ain't even playing over here, boy. Just give, hey, shout out to Cam. Cam, that was Omaha, Nebraska now. Hey, Cam, just giving them a little taste of what it's going to be like on the 29th on the undercard. I don't even play, nigga. Wakanda, bring your ass over here, nigga. This what I'm going to do to you. Oh, Lord, him. Oh, I just kicked Wakanda in the face. Oh, hit him in the stomach. Oh, Lord. Kick him, slap him. Kick him. Kick him. Kick him. Kick him again. Oh, Lord, I'm beating Wakanda ass. What you going to do, Wakanda? You want some more? Oh, Lord, hammers. Go up on him. Bam. Catch him in the neck. Ah, Lord, Wakanda is dead. Nigga holla about he going to pull up. Boy, hush. Ain't no nigga gonna want me wearing. Ain't no nigga gonna want me wearing maxi pads and goose grease. I refuse to lose. Nigga better have some vision, cause his ass whooping coming.
Well, I respect your ambition, Willie, but you got to have vision.
Talking gangster from your mama house and your baby mama house, boy, it's gonna take a whole lot more than that, boy, to scare me.
Smell something, man. You smell something?
I definitely smell something in my hair. I smell pussy.
And you know, we gotta say all praises due to the Most High, the most exalted Mr. Al Heyman.
Well, you know, I guess I gotta be like everybody else and sing Al Heyman. I can quit my job now, baby. 6 figures, baby. You feel me?
But a name. Do you have a name?
Oh, nah, I ain't got no name, you know.
Name them names, man.
They know who they is.
Name them names, please. The names need to be named.
They know who they is.
The Mexican monster.
Shout out to everybody in the hood. We did this for the hood.
I want to thank the whole hood who came out here. I love y'all. I did this for the hood. Y'all know I beat that boy.
And to tell you, boy, July 29th, boy, coach gonna be there on the card. Me and with the whole a nigga with gooch grease wearing a maxi pad from Delaware. Dog, you ain't gonna beat me doing a motherfucking thing. And I'm telling you, the God's on the shit.
I put your soul in ether. Teach you the king, you know you. Godson across the belly. I prove you lost already.
And as a matter of fact, anybody talking about pulling up on anybody in the chat, this what we got for him. Riley, get him.
Look, fuck you. Fuck the plane you flew in on. Fuck them shoes. Fuck those socks with the bell on it. Fuck them cheap ass cigars. Fuck your yuck mouth teeth. Fuck your hairpiece. Fuck your chocolate. Fuck Guy Ritchie. Fuck Prince William. Fuck the Queen. This is America. My president is black and my Lambo is blue, nigga. Now get the fuck out of my hotel room. And if I see you in the street, I'm slapping the shit out of you.
Any fathers? You got third leg Tyrone holding your daughter or son right now, and your baby mama won't let you see your child. Call the coach, and we will send them goons over there to straighten it out ASAP.
Dumbass nigga slipping like we not on his ass.
Bro, you at the crib?
Yeah.
That nigga Jerry here.
What?
Got one.
All right, bet it's on the floor. Got one, y'all. This dumbass nigga slipping.
You know, we're going to say a special prayer to all of the fathers out there that just struggling right now, man. You're trying to make it work, man. The system is against you. The system trying to stop you. Your baby mama trying to stop you. A third leg Tyrone trying to stop you. You know, the fathers who really out there trying to make it. And then the ones who are really not going through that, you got a good woman on your side. You know, things may not have worked out with you and the mom, or you married and stuff like that, and you have a good family. To those guys who really are the examples, you know, shout out to you guys. But we want to say a special prayer for all of those sapsuckers out there and jive turkeys and ham bones and third leg Tyrone. You need to stop third legging, dog. You need to stop third legging. You feel me?
And I want you to hold on to God's unchanging hand, because he helped Joshua fight the battle of Jericho. Yes. He helped Daniel get out the lion's den. He helped Gilligan get off the island. Lord.
You never got to do something. So you got to do just a special Father's Day dance for all of the fathers. Salute to everybody, man. I'll see you guys tomorrow.
Turn around.
Yes, sir. It is what it is. Once again, it's on, man. I'm finna get ready to go to the gym, man. Get my swole on. You know, you guys know I love the gym, but I love the gym like a motherfucker, bro. It is what it is, man. Happy Father's Day to everybody, man. See you guys tomorrow at 3 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. You know my motto. Don't meet me there, beat me there. Peace.
Man, I'm out of here, bro. Let's go.